evening, gamers. It's K-Wife here. Hope everyone's day is going great today. We're going to be playing some Pokemon Unite, and we missed it yesterday, so we're playing it today. Luke has an appointment at around 4 o'clock, so we'll be playing for about an hour, and then I'll go to Luke's appointment, and then we have another stream around 4 or 5 today, depending on when we get back. So, great to see you guys in the chat, and hope everyone's day is going great. Yeah, I don't really know how many members rounds we'll get to today. We're just gonna do the best we can. Great to see you, Gamer Gal, Jay, and looks like Cactus Chomp, Ruga, and everybody. Alright, let's see you guys. Alright, great to see you guys. Hello Akira, hey, LD Royal, Gamer Gal, Real Emerald, and everyone. I kind of forgot I don't know why, but every time I've been up this morning, I record with, Alright, I guess we'll go with Kay the Enemy Girl, that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. Alright guys, so, if you guys want, you guys can put in the code for that lobby. I can't really read the code very well because I can't find my glasses. I've been looking all over for them this morning. I had them to record, but I don't know where they are because I'm kind of like, I've been trying to work on a project that has nothing to do with my job, and it's kind of like, it's really difficult to get it done because I have to work so much, so it's like I only get like a few hours done of it a day. So it's really frustrating. That's why I haven't really been able to record in the mornings. Hello everybody, great to see you. Great to see you, Jay, and Real Emerald, Cactus. Hello, Beep, Boo, and Kay the Enemy Girl. Alright guys, we're gonna try to get 3 more people in here if we can. Okay, alright, I don't really know. Usually we have a lot more people. It's weird. Well, I guess we'll just wait for a little bit. Because we have to fill up 2 more slots. So, how's everyone's day going? Everyone having a good day today? Hey, great to see you guys. Hello, Riley. Hey, Cactus Chomp. Hey, Lawrence. Great to see you, Max1216, Gamer Boy, Akira, and Ninja Master. Hey, Gamer Gal 92. Hello, Ruga, and everyone hanging out here. Okay, so we just need 1 more person, guys. Hey country girl, how's it going? Yeah. I'm probably gonna find my glasses after this. Yesterday I did a stream without my glasses also. It's just really hard for me to switch projects. I really need a day off, but I can't take a day off. So this is I don't know, every time that Luke talks to a Google contact, it's a little bit frustrating because basically he says, oh, the morning streams don't really help, but they do. So Luke will have me not do morning streams for a while, and then the views will plummet, and then he'll say, oh yeah, they were helping. So I have to figure out something to do for the next several weeks while he does that. So that's gonna be interesting. So we need one more person, guys. So hopefully everyone's day is going great. I have my coffee here, my cat is hanging out with me, and today Luke is gonna go to an appointment and we're gonna get Chinese food after that. So that should be pretty exciting and fun. Yep, anyone can join. Anyone at all watching can join. I guess. I must be giving off like a weird vibe or something. People don't want to join. Alright, so lobby is 942-83946. This is... Alright, well, yep, the stream is shared everywhere. How do I add a bot? I don't even know. I don't know how to add a bot. Oh, it's okay. It's alright, guys. So I guess I'll just do this on Wednesdays then. I don't know how to add a bot. Alright guys, well we'll just wait until somebody else comes in, I guess. So how's everyone's day going? Anyone have anything good for breakfast today? I guess I'll just invite, any friends that are here. I'll just like start inviting people. I don't even know how to invite people. Oh, alright, great. Let's start. Sorry guys, I have no idea why that took so long. And I guarantee you by the end of the stream, we're gonna have so many people in here and they're gonna be like, oh, I wish I was here. It's like, well, I stream community streams like every day at 2:30. I don't know what to say. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do battle prep. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, actually, I would actually prefer streaming something else. I'm not a huge Pokemon whatever fan, but everybody says they like it, so that's why I stream it. And then when I stream it and nobody's here, it's kind of like, okay, that's weird. So that's why I get super confused. Like, people are like, when are you streaming again? I want to play so badly. And it's like, okay, well, I'll stream it, but nobody is here. That's why, like, usually when I stream in the morning, it's easier because then people can ask me, hey, what are you streaming in the afternoon? I tell them, then they're here. But, I mean, I would have much rather preferred streaming Bomberman because I actually like that game better. But everybody really was upset that I didn't stream this yesterday, so I'm streaming it today, but nobody's here, so it's like, okay. I don't know sometimes. I did not know what was happening with the world. Okay, guys and gals, let's go for it. We've lost about 15 minutes just waiting for people to come in. But hopefully we can still salvage whatever time we have left. Play a few matches. Well, guys, I can't really... Maybe this is better because I can't really see your names. So I don't have to feel bad about beating you guys up. Usually I see your names and I'm like, oh no, they're a member, or oh no, they're a long-time subscriber. And I don't want to beat you up because, like, oh no, I don't want to make the person feel bad and unsubscribe. Now, I can't even tell who you are. I'm sorry. I can't see anything, so I guess I'll just be ruthless. I don't know. So yeah, I've just been having to take care of some family stuff that's very difficult, so really doesn't put me in a very good mood, but I have to take care of it, so it's very frustrating. But I'm doing the best I can. Hopefully Luke will take me out for some, he said he was gonna get me Chinese food, which I've been really stressed about money lately, but he really wants to get it for me, so I can't really stop him. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess he'll just get it for me. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. I've just basically had coffee and not too much. I just watched the rest of this movie on my phone called, like, I'm watching HBO Max, like, old movies I haven't seen in forever. So I'm just like, I'm watching that, I think it's called Identity Thief or something. I don't know, it was an interesting movie, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know if it was a particularly great movie, but oops. Thanks for correcting me. It's 9 minutes. Everybody, everyone always corrects me. Whatever, Ruga. If I had my glasses, I'd be in a much better mood. I literally sat here for like 12 minutes looking for my glasses and they're nowhere around. I swear, like, right after I'm done playing this, my glasses will be like right in front of me. Alright guys, let's go for this. Oh great, come on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, apparently I can see well enough into the chat to be mean to Ruga, but I can't see anything else. Sorry, Ruga. You can correct me if you want. You're allowed. It's okay. Nobody else can though, but just Ruga. I'll allow that. The glasses are under the couch cushions. Probably. They always are. Every time I can't find my glasses. Every single time. It's like they're always under the couch cushions. I sit down, I take my glasses off. I'm like, you know, like petting my cat or watching something. I get up. Then I have to set up my stream. I'm at my computer doing stuff. Then I go back to my couch and I'm ready to start streaming. My glasses are completely gone every single time. 9 times out of 10, after I'm done streaming, my glasses are in the couch cushions. I've already looked under all the couch cushions, though. But I guarantee they're under one of them. It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh, not Garchomp. Ugh. When are people not mean to me, says Ruka. Sorry, Ruka. Well, if you were a really mean person, then no one would be mean to you. That's the secret of having people be nice to you. Just act like a complete jerk. And everyone's always nice to you because they're like, oh, this person, I don't know what they think. It's like that Seinfeld episode where George says, oh, if you want people to be nicer to you, just act like you're frustrated all the time. And just sigh a lot at your job. Act like you're always upset. And then, like, he's like, then people will think you're working harder because you're so mad all the time. It completely, I swear, that does work in real life. It works in the show, and it works in real life. When you act like a jerk to everyone and act really angry all the time, nobody messes with you. If you're kind and considerate, people treat you like garbage. It's just how the world works. It's just really stupid, honestly. Well, this is fun. Alright, come on, let's get this Garchomp. Let's show Garchomp who's boss. We're not afraid of him. Alright, well, he killed me. Well, you're late to the party, GC Gamer. We already spent, I think it was, what did it say, Ruga? 90 minutes waiting for people to join the first one. 90 minutes, I think it was, we waited for people to join. Or was it 9,000 minutes? I'm glad you don't have a lot of people mean to you, country girl. That's very nice. I would never wish that on anybody. Except for Ruga. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Ruga. Alright. Thanks for hanging out with me, whoever's hanging out with me, my Pokemon friends. Alright, let's get you somebody that you can... Let's get you a point. Stay away from my friend! Stay away from my friend, Garchomp! What the? Oh my gosh, how did you defeat my friend? No, I'm just giving off a hugely bad vibe, like, I don't know. Maybe it is just people starting school. I don't know, I had a... I find it very... I don't know. I find it, I have all these rules put on me for YouTube now, and it's like, no matter what I do, it's always my fault. Like, oh, you can't sound too, you know, happy or whatever. You can't play happy games. You know, you can only stream, like, I'm told the only times I can stream is 2:30 to 3:45 is the only time slot I can stream in the morning. So I do that, and then I'm told, oh well, you should probably stream for 3 hours, but I'm not supposed to stream starting before 2:30, and I can't stream after 3:45, so how am I gonna stream for 3 hours? I don't know. I don't really like when I don't really like when we have YouTube conference calls with people and they're just like, they just offer really weird advice.
You lose.
Defeat. Oh no. Okay guys, so I would say if you just played, maybe wait one out, but we didn't really, I can't really see your names anyway, so, alright guys, maybe if you just played, maybe you just wait a few seconds before coming in, and then if nobody comes in, feel free to come on in. So anyone can play at all, anyone at all. Oh, did I see the tip, Cactus? Any bonus time to show the results of my training in Pokemon Unite number... Oh, okay, yeah, so you've been training in Pokemon. Awesome. Alright, so anyone who would like to come in, come on in, whether you played or not, guys. Awesome. So if you just played, you guys can feel free to come back in. Alright guys, we just need 2 more. Oh, we don't need 3 people. I don't know, guys. I'm not as good at I'm not as good at this game as you guys, but we'll just try the best we can. I don't really know. I mean, I just go where everybody else is, so I don't get killed. But... well, I don't know, I guess I'll be this guy. Alright, I'm ready to go! Okay, great job. LOL, you're good, JR. Stroggle reporting in. Thanks, Stroggle. Yeah, depending on if we have school, people at school or work or whatever, we may end up adding like 1 or 2 more like admins or mods so that like I don't want my admins and mods to think that they have to always be here, like even if you would normally be gone, like you can always just come by the channel when you would normally be here, like you don't, like I know some channel owners, I actually have a YouTube friend, I won't tell you who it is, but another YouTuber that I met, I watched their channel a couple times. I ended up meeting them in like at a convention, and anyway, I actually got I got a note from them. I was like, where are you? Like, you're supposed to be modding the chat. And then they were like, oh, sorry, I thought you were one of my mods. Like, I wrote the message to the wrong person. So like, they were like really mad at their mods. Like, I demand you be here right now. It's like, so I don't really, not that I don't like, yeah, it would be great if my mods were at my beck and call, but I don't really see it like that. For me, it's more like, okay, if you guys are normally here, like watching, then, you know, if you'll be in the chat anyway, then I'm just gonna add a wrench to your name so you can help me mod. But if I don't want you to like cancel plans or something, like just to be in the chat helping. Even though I know a lot of you guys actually do that sometimes, you check back, and I don't want you guys to have to do that. I don't know if that makes sense. Also, I've been very stressed, so, you know, like, I don't know if some people are not at the community streams because I was a little, like, upset on one day for a Minecraft stream, so I am sorry about that. I'll have to, like, maybe go apologize to those people or whatever. I mean, I don't think I did anything necessarily wrong. I just said I didn't like I just didn't want them to do something, but Luke said, oh, you didn't have to say it, like, 3 times. So I was like, oh, yeah, I guess not. So, I don't know. I guess I just second-guess myself a lot when school comes and work. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Why is nobody here? But maybe it's just a notifications thing. So, anyway. Like, there's somebody that has always been a admin over on the Nightwing01 channel. We're probably gonna add them over here too. Just in case, just because a lot of people have different time schedules. I know Drago is more of a daytime guy, and Ruga is more of a box fort guy. No, Ruga is. I don't know what your schedule is, Ruga, but thank you for being here, and thank you, Drago, for being here, and everybody for hanging out, and helping with everything. Oh man, this is gonna be a weird stream. This is gonna be a weird stream, guys. Just warning you right now. So just FYI, if I mercilessly attack you, I literally cannot see your name, so I'm not actually gonna single you out. Alright. Alright, come on. You're available most of the time, country girl? That's awesome. Well, thanks. I mean, it all depends, like... Like, some people are around, but they're not always, like they're at work, but they're also kind of in the chat, kind of not, so... Great. The new content for Monster Hunter Rise, I mean... Oh, like, the new update? I mean, they're always updating content for it. I don't know, did they have one this week? I mean, Luke's still going through the game a little bit. I'm trying to get through the game, but I don't really know. I don't really know if I'll be able to stream in the mornings because... I don't know. Luke's Google call was... I don't really want to... They seem to think like, oh, if you put... I don't know, it's just like every single time we call any network or whatever, they're just like, why don't you just make less videos and then you'll have more people watch the ones you do make? And it's like, and I even like responded to them, I said, no, because if we're not streaming, then like, then our audience, if we sit there for 2 hours staring at the wall, like taking a break from streaming, then our audience will just go to somebody else who's streaming. Like, why would... That doesn't even make any sense. Why would us making less content help the channel? It doesn't make any sense. It's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And here I go, like, telling Luke, like, I had this great idea, like, oh yeah, Lego Batman 2, it's the anniversary of it, we should stream it. Luke's like, no, nobody would watch that. Then, come to find out, we have our Google, or we have our network call, or whatever, with YouTube stuff, and they go, you know what you should do? Stream Lego Batman 2. And Luke's like, yeah, that's a great idea. It's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I was a little frustrated after the call. It's just like, okay. Yeah, if Luke and I are ever having a, like, if I'm ever seem frustrated with him on a video, where he's usually, like, the worst thing Luke can say to me, like, while we're recording or something is like, oh, Luke, do you mind if I take a day off, or do you mind if I go here today? And he's like, oh, it doesn't matter if you're here or not. It doesn't, either way, it's fine. And I'm just like, it doesn't matter if I'm here or not? What? What are you saying here? What? And then our video after that will be awkward. Great to see you guys. Hello, Max. Hi, Dylan. Hey, Ruga. They have Ruga as a hostage. Yeah, we keep Ruga as a hostage here. I'm really sorry. I feel bad about it. Silver Leo. No, it's fine. It's just my own little weird trigger, my own little trigger things. Luke and I we work too much together now. We just work all the time. So like anything can trigger me. So like it's not a good thing, but like I'm just way too like I need days off. Like I have to have days off. And like when I started taking days off, then Luke would come downstairs and he'd see the views went down a whole bunch. And like he was just like so sad the whole day. I felt so terrible, so I was like, oh, okay, fine, I won't take days off anymore. It's like, I think that's the main, like, people always say like, you know, like, why are you guys so much happier before? It's like, well, I was happier. If you notice, Luke was always upset. Luke was never happy in Disney Infinity videos or anything. He was always working himself to death. I was always taking days off and, you know, spending time sleeping, hanging out with my cat, talking on the phone with people, like going out and going shopping. Like I always took time off. I always went out and did stuff. It didn't even occur to me how hard Luke worked all the time. He just kept working all the time. So I was always in a great mood. Then we ended up having all this trouble with the views and everything. So we both had to work really hard. So now we're both in it. Now we're both in not, I wouldn't say a terrible mood, but we're just both, I can't really be my happy-go-lucky self if I don't have a day off to like do anything. I don't know why I'm talking about this now, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I think the worst thing, like, when...
Time's up.
Oh, good job! Alright. Oh, we won! Yay! I was happy. I was happy, says Ruga. But if you guys really notice the older videos, I am always cheering Luke up, and he's always in a bad mood because he's always working. He was still working so hard back then. I was working hard, but I also took days off, like, so, I mean, it's just like, no, I can't really do that. Alright, alright guys, so, if you just played, if you could wait a little bit before coming in, and then we'll get another group in here, everybody. So thanks so much for playing with me today. Hope you guys are doing great, and great to see you guys in the chat. The worst thing I think, like when Luke and I are streaming really late at night, and we've been streaming all day, and like somebody will say like, wow, you guys are streaming so much, you really should take a day off. Like, sometimes like I just, they're just like, I think you should take a day off. Like, I think that'd be a great idea. It's like, yeah. It's like, oh wait, why didn't I think of that? Oh. Oh my gosh, my cat is meowing at Luke to get up. She's gonna bother him. It doesn't really matter, because like, if I get her to stop meowing at his door, then she'll just go back to it anyway, so she's gonna keep meowing at his door until he opens the door and snuggles with her for a little bit. And then she'll end up scratching the carpet, and then I'll have to toss her out of the room. Not toss her, but like just gently pick her up and put her out of the room so she doesn't rip the carpet up. A whole day of uploads as you guys rest, says Akira. I wish. I mean, Luke doesn't want a day off as much as me. Like, day off for Luke is not a priority. I need a day off, but he doesn't understand that because he's like a vampire, so he doesn't understand like how humans need days off. He doesn't understand. He just doesn't get it. He's always, even when he didn't have any like financial problems, he was always working all the time. Alright guys, if anybody wants to come in, feel free to come in, anyone at all. Even if you just played, because it's hard for me to get people in today. Probably because I should have done this yesterday, because it said Pokemon Wednesdays. But whatever, I just didn't feel like it yesterday. But sometimes I think about like, I don't even want to talk about it, but it's like the other day, like, I was just like, I don't know why, I really feel like I'm very empathic, like I can feel other people's feelings sometimes, especially Luke's, maybe because I'm married to him, but like, he was working himself really hard, and then he was gonna go to sleep, and I was like, I think I might take a nap. And he's like, you just slept. And I was like, I know, but I woke up and I'm still tired, and I just want to be ready to do the videos today. And he's just like, but I didn't get a nap. And I was just thinking like, right, but one of us has to be in a good mood here, buddy. Like, I don't know. Okay. Alright, so guys, if anybody else would like to come on in here. Yeah, I think like if we get our views under control, I think maybe like he'll be less stressed about me taking a day off. Sometimes I think I imagine myself just driving to the park and just sleeping in my car, and then I can tell him, oh, I'm getting groceries, I'm doing something important, but in reality I'm just sleeping. Alright guys, let's see if we can get one more person in here. Great to see you guys in the chat. Dylan, hey Tom, great to see you, Samuel, Akira, and J. Arzu. Hello, Martin, Max, Akira, and Brandon Williams. Hey Ruga, Jay, and everyone. So hopefully you guys are having a great day today. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, never mind. I won't go into it, but... Alright, if anyone else would like to join, feel free. The lobby is right there on the screen. Anyone can join, anyone at all. Even if you just played, feel free to come back in. Alright, Omar is sitting this round out. Your day is meh, Ruga. Well, Luke's gonna get pork fried rice today, I think. My day is gonna be about finding my glasses. I was just gonna say something random and weird, but I kind of like stopped myself because it's kind of insane. But I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't know. I really think the like this conference that Luke, anyone who would like to join, come on in, guys. I don't know, I'm just frustrated because I really think this conference Luke had with the Google person, I guarantee you that he's gonna take all their advice and it's gonna make the channel get even worse than it was before. I don't think these people really understand. They just don't. They're just like, hey, here's some advice. Why don't you just, you know, I don't know. They just give really weird advice. And it's just like, and Luke's just like, wow, you know, this person is a professional. I'm gonna do whatever they say. But in reality, it's like, dude, this person doesn't even, I don't want to say know what they're talking about, but alright. Does anybody, anyone at all would like to come on in? Oh, no worries. Yeah, I'm kind of, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do some stuff over on my channel eventually. Okay, I guess we'll just, how do we add a bot? Alright, did I add a bot? Alright, I think I added a bot. Let's go. I'm sorry that's taking me so long. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know, somebody mentioned I sound weird. Yeah, I have a lot on my mind. I have to take care of some stuff that's pretty stressful. So yeah, I kind of have to get it done this week or whatever. I don't know if I'll even be able to do Animal Crossing Fridays because I kind of have to take care of it. And I don't really have a lot of, I really need a day off to take care of it, or several. I really need a week off, but I can't. So I just have to somehow take care of it while still working. So it doesn't really matter. Basically, if I describe this situation, it wouldn't be good to describe. It's a difficult situation I have to take care of. So, so yeah, it's gonna be hard. But maybe if I take care of it, then I'll be a lot happier, so hopefully that will work out. We'll see. Or it could be tremendously worse, I don't know, but sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, I guess. Oh, hey, little frog! So cute. I love the little froggy. Stay away from my frog friend. YouTube is mean to your channel too. I just don't understand what kind of thinking it is. Like, I'm pushing myself so much to put out all this different content, and then like the guy, you know, says, no, I don't really feel bad about the YouTube thing. I feel bad about something else that's completely unrelated, but yeah, it's just weird because it's like Luke's like, oh, maybe you should transfer all your, you know, morning series over to your channel for a while. It's like, but how would that even work? Like, how would I even do that? Like, part 2 and 3 over on my channel, and then when the channel people realize that their idea was terrible, then I have to put part 4 and 5 over on the Let's Play channel. I don't like it when people kind of mess with a system I already have in place. It's just like, it frustrates me because, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm already, I don't know. It's just frustrating, but so great to see you guys. Hello, Bran. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Timmy. Hey, Dylan. Hello, Jonathan and Martin and Jay. Hey, guys. Anyone can play. We're having a hard time getting people in, to be honest, so, but that's okay. Okay, let's go. Great job, my little frog friend. Alright, I guess we'll go back here. I don't think I take my anger out on Luke that I know of. I'm not really angry. I'm not really angry about anything. Oh no, I know the views are gonna drop. I know the views are gonna drop for school. I'm not mad about that. I'm mad that while the views are dropping, that people at YouTube are telling me I should make less content instead of more. That I should work less, and then magically people will come. Like, I should make less content, or I should work less hard so that my channel will increase in views. That's what I'm mad about, because that makes no sense. That's the opposite. It's not logical. That's like saying if you want to raise at a job, you should work less hard. That doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. Like, a 3-year-old could see that's terrible advice. Like, you would not even have to be that smart to see that's horrible advice. That's what I'm frustrated with, is like people giving advice to, you know, my channel that they're not affected by it. It's like I'll lose views and everything this entire week. You know, I have very, you know, sick relatives. I'm trying to earn money for my future to get over to Chicago. I'm trying to work hard to get out of debt, and they're gonna give me a terrible advice, and you know, it's just, I'm frustrated because I don't have any control over it. Like, they'll say, oh, we're gonna change your channel this way, and it's a horrible idea, and I don't have any control over it. I'm not mad at anyone except for the people giving me terrible advice. I know that views are gonna go down because of, but they're the ones that are like, oh no, views are going down because you're working so hard. It's like, no, that's not the reason. It's like, see, but you, Emerald, at least you can see, like, you're a logical person. You wouldn't give terrible advice, but other corporate people would. They're just... When you work for somebody for a paycheck, and, you know, your whole job is giving horrible advice, you know, it's like, it's no skin off your nose if the advice doesn't work, but if somebody else is actually struggling with their, you know, their home business, and you give terrible advice to them, it's gonna affect them. So that's what I'm upset about. Like, you know, that, you know, it's frustrating to me. I can already see this is gonna be a bad idea, but oh well, whatever. The lobby ID is every time we do a new match, it's a new lobby ID. Work less hard, guy does nothing, gets paid a lot, finally 3 years later. It happens. Yeah, I feel like, I'm sorry what they did to you at your job, Ruga. That was really stupid. I had a problem like that where my job, I had the same problem happen to me at my job where I actually worked at a bank a while ago where, funny thing is, in this bank they were doing really corrupt stuff. They were writing banknotes without, they're supposed to charge people a $10 fee. They were, depending on if they liked the person or not, they were waiving the fees, which I guess that's not that bad of a thing. But they were also doing other really shady things. They were waiving a ton of fees for people depending on if they knew them in the community or not. Like, so basically you had to know somebody, and you basically, they also didn't check for any ID for anything that they were supposed to check for. They were making a lot of fraudulent, like, documents, and I came into this bank and was working there. I had never worked at a bank before. They trained me, and trained me at the corporate office, and then I had to work for this bank. And these people just, like, as soon as I started working there, like, they were kind of like eyeing me up, like, I didn't know why. Everyone was kind of mistreating me, and I didn't know why. It's like they really didn't want an outsider in their bank.
5, 4, 3,
so
2,
weirdly enough,
1.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Good job, everybody. So, the next one, we'll just wait. Like, if you just played, maybe you guys can wait a few seconds before coming in again, guys. So, yeah, at this bank, I actually, weirdly enough, like, it was a really bad situation. Like, everyone was kind of, like, really standoffish to me and, like, really weird. And then, like, you know, when anyone at all can join. The code is right up on the screen, but I don't have my glasses, so I can't type it in the chat right now, but I can see well enough to see my character running around. Hopefully I'll get my glasses before I drive Luke to his appointment today. So yeah, basically, when I started, you know, telling them, oh, this is how I learned at corporate how to do the banknote and everything, they would actually start to get angry at me and start, like, getting super emotional and get upset. Like, oh no, you didn't learn this correct. And it's like, yeah, I did. Like, you guys are doing this. Like, I didn't say they were doing it wrong, but I was thinking, wow. And I just was like, oh, okay. And then they just started, like, acting really weird with me, being more and more mean to me, as if I didn't know what I was doing, when in reality, I did know what I was doing. they were actually doing really shady stuff. But by shady, their version of shady is old-fashioned. They didn't know what they were really doing. Like, they weren't really with the times. I don't know how to explain it, but basically, you didn't need to get all this documentation from people back in the day to do banknotes and wire transfers. You do now because there's laws in place, so if you don't get the documentation you need from people and the ID, then you're actually breaking a federal law if you work at a bank. You can actually go to jail for that. So, like, it was kind of important for me not to do it incorrectly. So, they were just super angry at me all the time. But weirdly enough, the one lady, the bank manager of the bank, got fired for abuse, which the person they were abusing was me. The lady who actually owned the bank, the manager had been there for like 30 years, got abused for got fired for abusing me because she was like making fun of me and being really rude to me and cruel, because basically she didn't like the fact that I wasn't doing it her way, which I was literally not trying to make any waves at all. I was actually very respectful, just trying to do it the way that they taught me to do, so I didn't go to jail. So then, weirdly enough, after all this happened, like, after all of this happened and she got fired, then there was a new boss who came in there and she said, oh, you work here, you know, so many hours, whatever. She's like, I want you to be my full-time employee. But the whole time I was there, it was just like an entire, like, whirlwind of basically people just mistreating me and telling me I didn't know how to do anything. When I did, I was doing it the way they taught me, but I'd never worked at a bank before, so I'd only been there for like 6 months, and then they actually promoted me over everybody else to like full-time. I was the only full-time employee there. Everyone else was part-time. And then after a few months of me being full-time, everyone in the bank already hated me. They all liked the old bank manager, and they blamed me for her getting fired, even though I didn't even do anything to her. I literally just sat there and just told her the way that I had, you know, been trained at my job. Like, I really didn't even contradict her. I never said anything mean to her, ever. And like, so everybody kind of blamed me for her leaving, even though I didn't even do it. It was her idea to like be really weird. Like, she used to do really weird things to me, like come up to the teller and like be like, oh hey, you know, and then like I don't know, I can't even describe the kind of thing she used to do to me. It was really messed up. But she was super abusive to me, and like, I didn't even tell on her. Like, it was people that were actually, because when you work at a bank, you have other people that come from neighboring banks sometimes to fill in. So it was actually neighboring bank employees that actually wrote her up. I never even said anything. So yeah, then they promoted me to full-time, and then everyone in the bank just like lied about me and said that I had like dropped $1 in the trash or whatever, or they started like saying like stuff about me, saying like they just like lied about me, like everyone in the bank lied about me. And then like then they told me like, oh well, if your drawer isn't a penny off next week, you're gonna be fired. So it was just like, well, how could my drawer not be a penny off? Like, I mean, that never happens. People's drawers are always a penny off. So yeah, so then they fired me. It was just like, I have no idea what happened to this day, because they basically acted like I was the best person at the bank, promoted me, said, oh, thanks so much for your help in getting that corrupt person fired, and then fired me afterwards. So that was one. If that had never happened to me, I would probably be working at a bank right now. That like really messed me up, because after that, you know, I really didn't apply for any like major jobs after that, because I kind of thought my record was all like messed up. Like, they accused me of like saying, like purposely making my drawer off or something like this. So it was just really messed up. It was so messed up. Yeah, I had a really, I hate it when people like basically promote you and then they expect 1,000 times more out of you, and then after that they just fire you. It's like a little game they play, a manipulative game. It's just really messed up. It's almost like they promote you in order to fire you. It's like they're already planning on firing you. They're just like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna promote them to a position that, you know, I'm gonna expect, you know, an impossible, like, thing from them, and then when they can't do it, I'm just gonna fire them. Like, it's like I'm gonna purposely promote them to fire them. But yeah, I think companies really do that. Promote people to fire them. I think it's a really weird manipulative system. So yeah, I can completely relate to it. That was really frustrating for me. Yeah, so I mean, like, I would just, I mean, honestly, yeah, I was in a small bank area. Honestly, the job I had before that, I worked at an insurance company. Before that, I worked as a dental assistant. I mean, I worked like every job in the book. Which is ironic because Luke's family says I have never worked, which doesn't even, it's like the only, if I've worked insurance, I've worked music jobs, I've worked, you know, like, I've worked as a teacher's aide for students with disabilities. I've worked almost every job you can even think of, and for somebody to tell me I've never worked, like, they must hate me to say that, because I've probably worked more jobs than anyone that I know. Like, I've worked more different jobs than anyone I can even think of. Like, all I've done is work. It doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, it's just, yeah, I really think, like, I worked at a job before that, insurance agency, where people were really brutal. They were just like, I literally, like, I had one of my, like, I basically worked at a job where I had 4 bosses, and there was me. So, like, it was an insurance agency. There was the guy who ran the insurance agency and his wife, who were basically the 2 bosses, and then his son and his son's wife. So they were all in the same family. They were all insurance agents, and I was the file girl, or I didn't just do, I filed everything. I answered small questions on the phone. I made sure that I was always there at 7 a.m. to open the doors. I had to go down to the DMV. I had to take care of all kinds of different titling. Like, I had to do everything that they didn't want to do, basically. I had to go get them coffee. I had to do everything. And basically they were all my boss. Like, I had 4 bosses, and then there was me. And, like, that job I thought was horrific at first, because I would just get yelled at randomly for no reason. Like, I had one of the guys, the son-in-law guy, came in one day, and, like, I don't know, I literally did not touch his pen. But, like, he came in and he went to the front desk, and there used to be a pen there or whatever, and he went over and darted over and looked at me, and he was like, "Did you move this pen?" And I was like, "No, I didn't move the pen." It's like that's the kind of way, like, they would talk to me when I worked at that job. It was just insane. The last girl that did that job before me, I used to know her, like, from something, like a friend of a family or something. She had the same job I did before. She used to cry in the parking lot every day after work, every single day, while doing the job. And I was getting $9 an hour. That wasn't even that great, but I did get health insurance and $9 an hour. So actually that was pretty good. I was working that job when I got married. And I was getting a raise every once in a while, but then my car got totaled, so I couldn't really work that job anymore because I couldn't make it to work. But Yeah, but that job, I thought that job was intense, but the bank job was worse. I would have much rather gone back to the place where people were abusing me and yelling at me about pens. Because at least I knew they were crazy every day. At least I knew they weren't gonna, like, they never acted like, there's two kinds of crazy people. Like, I honestly think I've developed a whole philosophy on this in life. There's two kinds of insane people. There's the first kind of insane person, the kind of people that I worked with at an insurance agency, where they act crazy all the time, but they're loyal. They're not gonna fire you randomly. They're not gonna accuse you of something you didn't do. They're just gonna be mean to you. They're just gonna randomly be crazy all the time, but they're still gonna act reasonable. They still got me a birthday cake. They still took care of me, paid me well. They never accused me of something I didn't do and randomly fired me. They weren't that crazy. Then you have the other kind of crazy people. People that act nice to you, treat you as if it's respectful, or they pretend to be normal, but they're the real ones you have to watch out for, because they're the real crazy people. They'll pretend like they're like the most decent people in the world, but then they're the ones that end up being crazy and firing you and lying about you over nothing. So that's why in this world I picked door number one. If somebody has their faults, like if they randomly are shouting at like the sky, or you know, somebody believes in gnomes or something, I'm gonna go with them every time, because at least I can see what their flaws are from the beginning. I know they're not gonna like secretly be, you know, crazy to me. That's why, like, I just like I don't like it when people are always like, oh, you know, like, why are you my friend, or why are you hanging out with me? Like, I'm so weird. It's like, right, I like you because you're weird, because you're showing that you're a human being right away. You're not acting like you're perfect, and then you're gonna stab me in the back later, and then blame me for stabbing myself in the back. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my philosophy on life. You pick what kind of crazy people you want to hang out with. There's no choice, because I think everyone's crazy, honestly.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Time's up. You lose.
Alright, great job everybody. So I think that was actually the last match, because it is 3:59. I can relate because there's a lady in the parking lot, blah blah blah. Yeah, I agree, Akira. It's never good to be around abuse at all, because the problem is, that's kind of what I am working on, that I've been working on this week, is I kind of have to tell somebody they can't treat me that way. And it's been really hard, because it's hard for me to think about like the way they treated me, and it's hard for me to write it down, so it's been very difficult for me. But yeah, you can't really accept people abusing you, because eventually you're gonna have the lines blurred where you can't even remember what's right or wrong anymore. Like, you won't even know if that's abusive or not, and then you'll end up becoming them. I honestly believe it. Like, if you let it go on for too long, you'll eventually become them. You can't help but become them, because you'll have taken so much abuse that you will just start lashing out and acting like them. Like, there's no way. You can't. It's inevitable. Like, unless you're Superman, or unless you're like superpowered, there's no way you can do it. Alright, well anyway, sorry for the fun facts of the day about crazy people. So let me know your weird work stories in the chat or whatever, and make sure, here's my word of advice for you. I don't care what anyone else says. If someone is being cruel to you at a job, you need to quit the job. I don't care if your mom or dad or school teacher or anything says like, oh, well, you're not gonna have money and you're gonna have no future and no one's gonna hire you. Don't listen to them. Just don't listen to them. It would be better to be, you need to get out of there. That's my advice. If someone is mistreating you at a job, you should just leave, because you're worth so much more than that job. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of the day. We're gonna be streaming maybe 4:30 or 5 o'clock for Ace Attorney because I have to take Luke to an appointment right now. So thanks again, guys, for letting me vent a bit, and I will see you guys with the next video at 4 or 5 o'clock. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for playing with me, everyone. God bless and happy gaming. See ya!